were
So
boring.
what happened with Darius that flipped your mind on him?
I literally never thought I would agree with Destiny about anything, but I do agree with one thing. He was right to not meet up with you. You are so boring, and the content sucks, dude.
So to be fair, the only reason I did meet up with Darius is because I fucked my schedule up. But I have never heard a person say in real life, that Darius is a boring person. So this is the first time I've heard that. I've never said that before, and I wouldn't co-sign that statement. But I'm curious, what happened to reverse your position on hanging out with Darius? Why did it feel lame?
I don't know. It's just like, I'm a fun person. I like having fun. He was like, he constantly was fucking his shit up with the technical stuff, shoving the camera in my face. It was boring. I don't know what to say. Like, I wasn't into it. And he was rude too. He was a rude guest.
Do you think that so I've watched quite a bit of your interactions together, and I must say that you saying that it was never fun and you were never into it and it was always boring, that doesn't seem like what you were selling on camera.
Yes,
do you think
because
that
I was
do you see how that might be confusing to Darius?
Well, I mean, I was carrying the whole time. I had to prop up his pathetic personality. And yeah, I was being nice. And then eventually I got sick of it.
Sure. So, Grace, I'm not trying to be rude here, but Darius has like over 100 times the viewers than you and your dad will probably ever have. So you posturing with this like, oh, I was carrying everything. Oh, he's so boring. That's not borne out like in any real life data point ever. So I don't know why you keep saying that to shit on him, right? It seemed like watching your stream that you two were having a lot of fun. It feels like he felt like even off stream you guys were having a lot of fun, but for some reason your opinion totally 180'd on him, and now it feels like you're trying to retroactively say the whole thing was boring. Do you see how that might be like confusing?
That's not true. I was being nice. I was giving him a chance. I mean, this is how social skills work. You're nice at first, you give people a lot of space, and then eventually you say, this sucks. And yeah, I don't ride his dick for clout. I don't ride anybody's dick for clout, which is why both of you losers are not, like, which is why both of you losers, I rejected both of you. We're gonna crush Darius, and you too, Destiny. I'm real. You guys are not. You guys can go jerk each other off on streams all you want. I don't do that.
Is there anything else you want to get in this conversation, Darius?
Are you trolling?
You understand that everything she's telling you right now is like a talking point from her dad, that they've probably rehearsed this conversation before she even came in here, right?
Oh, what a cope! What a cope! You guys are such copes.
I don't think.
Oh my
I don't think she's rehearsed it. But I do think that she's like talked about how she doesn't.
Her and her dad have talked about the stream you did. Her dad told her that it looked boring the whole time.
Yeah, because I know because
she probably heard
it. That's not true.
Like,
that's
Grace,
not
I
true.
But Grace, I bet on my life.
True.
I literally know
you want to deny my personhood. I mean, he's such a cope, dude. Do you have anything other than the thing about my dad? Because he didn't even say anything about it. He said, "You guys seem like you're having fun."
Your dad,
it was my personal decision.
Your dad literally says that he can't even watch our content because it's Zoomer shit, and it's like not interesting. And
he was just saying we're kids. He wasn't saying anything personal about it.
But do you find sitting in a call Spicoli, this fucking retard homeless man that's fucking spurging about for like 3 hours, you find that more interesting than going outside and actually filming and doing stuff? You'd rather sit in your stupid ass, like destroy nasty moldy fucking studio and record yourself doing absolutely nothing than go outside, do IRL stuff, and make money. Is that what you're telling me?
You're an ungrateful piece of shit. Yeah, I'm not a clout chaser.
I'd rather,
like
dude,
you.
I literally
I thought you didn't care about money, Darius. I thought you didn't care about money. Now it's all about making money? I don't care about money. I care about creating interesting content.
I like the fact that I can go out and make
I don't want to just milk my viewers for donos like you.
You literally just tried to do that to her trip to LA to bring your kids with you. What are you talking about? And you were playing Risk. You decided a good content idea was to play Risk with kids and to make money there. Like, I'm like, you understand? Like, dude, you can't.
It's called being innovative. It's called
what
being
is innovative about playing Risk
creative
with your brother and sister?
That's innovative.
Us going outside unironically and like hanging out, doing fun stuff together. The ideas you had, the itinerary of us going on a boat, I feel like I was innovative and that was a cool idea. That's why I liked it. That's why I said I'd rather have done that than have the fucking thing so we have stuff we can record and put out on the internet rather than
I'm
sit here.
sure you would have. But the thing is, the boat trip would have sucked because I had to prop up your personality the entire time.
What is this bit? You literally you literally sat there in the RV and were like, dude, I'm realizing, like, you literally the first day you were like, I'm so shot, I can't even do this. And it was when we had our most viewers, the first day we hung out. It's when we had the most amount of people watching. And you were like literally crying, you're like, I'm shot, you literally can't entertain. And I was doing the whole thing the fucking full time. Interacting with your dad, interacting with you, doing the fucking fuck dude, I'm getting my fucking days mixed up. But like even just like the whole stuff in the studio apartment when we were fucking sitting there and you were on your call with like 5-6 different people. When I was talking to them, like I was interacting with them. Like you literally, like, dude, what is this? What is this bit? Like we were talking about going to, you were talking about going to sleep like half the time the first day we were hanging out. The second day, what ended up happening was we spent 2 hours together, and then that's when your fucking mom shit happened. So we didn't even get to we didn't even do content besides the first day, which you admit on the stream that you weren't even awake, but you're telling me you carried me the whole time.
Yeah, I absolutely carried the whole time, and I was tired, and you said you were tired too. So don't even give me that.
I was tired too, but we were still able to entertain, which is why if we were literally just even if you were at your mid,
standing in a living room, shaking like an autistic spurg, and filming two people talking. That's not you carrying content, okay? That's you.
The majority of that content wasn't sitting there listening to your fat ass dad on the fucking corner of the couch talk about autistic ramblings about how me and you shouldn't date because we should think about how we're gonna date each other. I'm sorry that your fucking retard faggot dad sat there and had made us sit there and listen to him for a majority of the fucking time I was there. But I apologize. That's your fucking dad's fault. Maybe you should move away from your father and find someone else that can do content.
Yeah, now you're gonna groom me to say, let's go together, let's do stuff together, forget your parents, forget your family.
Who's told you that?
Come be with me secretly, right? Let's get alcohol. Let's talk about things.
Didn't you literally say? Didn't you unironically? Dude, why, dude? Are you? Do you?
Wait, chill, real quick.
You're so possessive. It's weird, dude. It's fucking weird.
Grace, just so you know, there's literally nothing possessive about somebody asking another 20-year-old to go and do stuff together. That's the most.
Oh, he's saying leave them, leave your.
No one's asking. I'm not saying you can leave anybody.
There's nothing weird. There's nothing.
Come be
weird.
with me. It is weird. It's very.
Who's telling you to do that?
There's nothing weird about asking somebody to go and travel and hang out without their parents being there when you're 20. That's super normal. That's ultra. That's the most.
No, but the way he's saying it, get rid of your dad, dude. The way to a girl's heart is not to insult her dad. My dad was super nice to you. He put you up for free. You both of you only care about money and your selfish pleasure. And if it doesn't work, you commit a murder. If one of you got me pregnant, which will never fucking happen because you're never coming within 100 miles of me, what would you do? You'd be put out because you'd have to drive me to the abortion clinic. You fucking assholes. You both are degenerate freaks. I hope I never see either of you again.
I wonder if she'll stick to those words, because I can guarantee you she's going to stream snipe you in California.
I don't think she's going to go.
You don't think
she might not be? She might not be allowed to go at this point.
I don't think she's going to go.
All right, we'll see. If she walks up on you out of her own volition, then.
Remember, her dad is probably the one that directs or plans most of the content she does, and if her dad doesn't like you, there's no way that she's going to some place where you could get her in a conversation without him for hours or days at a time. It's not possible. They'll probably stay home and do more things with her eating her panties on stream for other people that her dad is trying to whore her out to.
It's so boring too. It's how do you sit there when she's telling me oh, you're not even content, I want to do this, but now she wants to do content with her dad who's probably 10 times more boring than dude, he went on fucking Kill Stream I think yesterday. His idea of content was going on there talking about Judaism versus Christianity for 4 hours with nothing, no viewers, with no income. But it's cope, but it's how do
they're not doing things to maximize viewership. Viewership is the second thing they're after, but the first thing is her dad having control of her. He'll never put viewership over that, right? He's not maximizing viewership. He's maximizing for possession.
What is the idea of me trying to get her pregnant too? I don't even want, dude, what is this? Also the fucking, I'm gonna drag her around places thing too. I literally, even the stuff, I was I'm going to anime con. Her dad was the one telling me, you should just stay here. You should probably cancel your trip. The first day I was there, he's oh, you're doing good numbers on here. Oh, you're having so much fun here. Why don't you just cancel the flight and just stay over here with us for a couple of weeks? It's no big deal. It's no big fucking problem. I've anything. When I mentioned Anime Expo, and she was oh, you can, I'd go with you or whatever. We can go there. That'd be fun content. That'd be W content. I'm not fucking even trying to get her to go out other places. The person who decided, I went to Rhode Island just to go ahead and just follow her everywhere. I was okay, let's just fucking go do stuff. You go ahead. You want to make the itinerary? You go ahead and do your thing. I wasn't trying to get her oh, let's go out, let's do content, whatever. Let's just do whatever. But we sat in the house. If you watched the fucking.
This is why I unplug from people. There's nothing down this road for you unless you're literally going abduct her. This is
this is the impossible thing for Darius. Me and our fellow roommates have tried talking to him about unplugging from people and shit like that, and this seems literally not within his physical capabilities of doing. You have a very difficult time separating yourself from people, even when everybody around you agrees that you should. Do you disagree with that? Sorry, is it ADHD?
I'm trying to think if it makes. I'm just trying to think if it doesn't make sense. So we know it doesn't make sense. What do you even do if it? Like, what do you? How do you make sense
There's
of it?
nothing you can do. They're two adults. It's like watching an adult with an addiction issue. There's literally nothing you can do. She'll either realize it one day, or if she won't, she'll be 35, 40, like her life will be fucked. It just depends.
Yep. That's what I was telling you, bro. It's sad, but that's how it works. The problem is I don't believe you're going to internalize this because we've had this same conversation like 30 times. About like a variety of people.
Was that a legitimate conversation I just had?
No, it was a bit, so maybe I should message her again. Maybe we could talk again. Maybe we could do this again. It's not even. It wasn't that serious, guys. Like
it's not even content at this point.
She'll be different tomorrow. It's not. Yeah, it's not content, dude. It's like whatever.
What probably happens is after she does content with you and she starts to feel a little distraught or upset or whatever, she probably talks to her dad about it, and then her dad starts to give her a bunch of ideas over it. That's probably what's happening. So right now, what you're hearing is the aftermath of whatever conversations they've had.
Which I noticed. I noticed. Yeah. It's just like, what do you even? Okay. Well.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Hopefully he doesn't get her pregnant. That'd probably be the worst thing. Although he would have her get an abortion. That was a good.
No, I said this. Probably like the first generation of incest babies, but like they would have D1 athletes though, bro. They're like, she's like 5'10", he's like 6'8". If they had babies, that shit would be the next like Kobe Bryant, but like white. Like they would have a good genetic. Like I was talking to John. I was like, he just towered over me. He was like 6'5" or something. That's like the second oldest boy. I was like, geez, Louise, like you guys are genetic freaks. But yeah. Okay. Well.
Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, I'll yeah. Thank you for mediating, Steve.
Yeah. Have fun. Be careful, bud.
Good luck.
That has to be a joke.
You guys think he's kidding when he's like going? You're literally checking you're checking your DMs with her right now. Oh my god!
That was
no, stop, dude! What do you do? Why?
It was
he
content.
literally typed that. He sent good bit. That was W content to her. He sent that to her. It is sent. He pushed enter. Oh my god, dude! Like you actually have brainworms, man. Fuck.
Darius, let's talk. Ben just messaged me and he wants to talk. I think I can help. Should we talk to Ben?
Genuinely?
Yeah.
I don't know. Unironically.
No drama guy. Mr. Thorp.
Hey, Darius.
Nice to hear from you again. Haven't heard from you since the dreaded day.
What's that?
Haven't heard from you since the dreaded day.
Yeah, you blocked me on Discord the next day.
I blocked you on Discord the next day because I figured I might want to. I'll be honest, I get a little angry, and I was like, I don't know if I can involve myself with this. But then I took a big breath, and then I was like, you know what? I can endure. So I unblocked you.
Yeah. Look, I know a lot of it's, kind of a bit. You play a personality. We talked about that quite a bit. Yeah. You and I, right?
Yeah.
And we recognize there's and I was trying to be helpful with you and Grace when I kind of sat you down and said, like, you got to be careful that you don't make mistakes about that, right?
Yeah.
And it's fine. You call me a faggot or whatever else you call me, faggot, fat. That's all okay. I'm not mad at you. I just want to see if I can help you out because it seems like there was some confusion.
With what?
Oh, there's no confusion?
Confusion over why.
Well, Darius, like for example, right? You're staying over someone's house, and I'm not. I think it's a generational
Oh, this is
thing.
gonna be so spurgy, dude. Okay, so here's the thing, real quick. I'm gonna clarify before you go ahead and go. Every single thing I did, I confirmed with you, and I also Grace that entire trip. I literally, to your face and to Grace's face, I was like, should I record this? Even if I'm down in the basement, you had that weird.
No, no, Darius,
Stop.
You're off. You're not. It's not what I'm talking about. It's not what I'm even talking about. Listen, I'm just telling you something, okay? It's a generational thing. It's. I understand as creators, like you don't know what's real, what's not. I'm just saying, when you got up in the morning, right? And I trolled your chat a little bit that Grace had dumped you or whatever, but I was just trolling, and I told you that was just a bit.
Okay.
Just a bit. Okay, but it was kind of true also. Right? She kind of said, it's just about being a creator, and you were cool about it. Okay, but then I told I told your chat to have you come up and make me some coffee and roll me some cigarettes, right?
Uh-huh.
And you saw that, and you were offended by it or something like that,
I wasn't
right?
offended by anything.
And then I was cleaning the coffee machine, and you could have gone, you know what? Go ahead, take a seat. I'll make you the coffee, right? And let me roll you a couple of cigarettes. That would have been nice. That would have been a nice thing to do instead of.
You just said it was a joke, and then you want me to actually try to offer you something? I didn't know if you wanted.
Yeah.
When I literally came upstairs, you were like, I'm busting your chops, right? I was like, yeah. I didn't know if you actually wanted coffee. What the? Are you trolling?
No, I was busting your chops about. Yeah, no, I wanted you. Yeah, why can't you make me some coffee?
Why can't I make you some coffee?
Because see, here's the thing. You've never had a male figure in your life tell you what to do, right? And that's why you're disorganized. Your mind is disorganized because you've never had a father figure tell you do this, and then you bring me over the coffee and I say thank you. You did a great job with it, right? You've never had that happen in your life.
No, I've multiple times had people in my life. I had a father. I don't know if you think I'm fucking retarded, but I had a stepdad.
Yeah, but he didn't do a good. I mean, whatever. He didn't do a good job of focusing you, which is why you say you have ADD. You told me for a long time, and you say, "Oh, this is a retard. He just spurgs about nothing." I talked about you, your dad issues, and about how you had ADD, and I suggested to you that maybe you lacked discipline. Remember that conversation?
You said because I could have cured my ADHD if I had the right.
I suggested that maybe in some ways you could be more disciplined.
Yeah, and I agreed. I told you you can work on that and make it less.
No, you said you had a disease and you needed to take drugs.
You should kill yourself. You are actually retarded, dude. I haven't.
Yeah, right. I should kill myself because I'm telling you the truth.
But like, here's. Dude.
Well, listen, kid. My daughter was not attracted to you because you don't have that discipline. That's what a woman wants to see.
Yeah, you have pretty good.
You think she wants some guy to have sex with her who, to her father, says that if a girl gets pregnant, he's going to ask her to have an abortion? You think that's exciting for a girl? What?
Who said that?
You said that.
When?
You said, well, aren't you a fuckboy?
Wait, so are you going to tell me if I said that or not? I would not tell, if I grow up.
When? What time did you say that at? I didn't record it.
Can you just tell me what context did I say that?
No.
I said that. Are you?
I said, what do you do when you fuck these girls if you get them pregnant? And you said, hopefully they get an abortion. Didn't you say that?
I mean, right now, if I got a girl pregnant, I would hope that she would get an abortion. Yeah, because that would be unintentional. But I don't think I said that verbatim. Let me.
Hey,
can you set my
what is that saying to a woman, Darius?
Can you set my friend request real quick?
Can I what?
Accept my friend request. For some reason, her audio is fucking. I think it's because of the.
Accept your friend request. Hold on a second. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just. I want to fix it real quick.
Add friend. Is that what it is?
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let me restart the call too. Once you accept it, because the call's like fucking up. I think it's one of our friends on Discord.
I don't see it. Friend request.
You should be able to right click on his profile picture.
Pending, right? Is it pending? Okay, Darius, I got it. Okay, accept.
Got
it.
Okay, let me restart the call now, because I think the
Sure.
Discord's just buggy. Hi. Hello? Okay, there he goes. All right, fix it. All right, sorry, go on.
I'm saying you say in front of a girl, that you want to have sex with or may want to have sex with, right?
I don't think I wanted to have sex or even.
Which is fine. Which is fine.
You can't just keep saying shit. I don't think I ever at one point wanted to have sex with Grace. I mean, like Grace is cute or whatever. But like I'll be honest with you, she kind of smelled pretty bad because she hasn't taken a shower in like 4 or 5 days. I wasn't like sitting there thinking like, oh my god, I can't wait to pound that.
All right, but okay, but you bought quite a bit of liquor, and you knew you couldn't take that with you.
First off, I bought liquor because first off, I was gonna go ahead and drink it myself. I bought the Jack Daniels for myself. She said she wanted it because she can't perform on stream or something, and I was like, okay, cool. I'll just get a little bit of Tito's then, and I'll be fine.
A little bit. You bought a fifth.
I just bought whatever the fuck was there.
Okay, so you're gonna. All right. Well, I'm not. Look, come on, man. I mean, you are a person. I understand this. You're a person. You're not a. I'm not saying you're gonna cross any line or anything like that. But you're a guy. Your shtick is you have sex with girls whenever you can, right? And you don't care about it, right?
Not necessarily. I mean, like my whole shtick is like I kind of go on dates and it's like I'm cringy. That's mostly it. But I mean, like the thing is that I can get.
Okay, but do you have sex with these girls? You do.
I have had sex with these girls, yes. But the end game isn't like to always try to fuck someone. But I mean, people like hope for that. They root for that.
But you had sex with Destiny's wife, right? You had sex with Destiny's wife. That's well known, right?
That wasn't like a mean. That wasn't like some part of my stream.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, you're saying, how can I be more attractive to females?
I don't think Darius has ever. I don't think anybody would ever ask you how to be more attractive to females. I don't think Darius has asked that at all. Why are you here just to shit on Darius?
Yeah, and a lot of the girls that I've been with on my stream.
I'm here to help Darius and you, Destiny, too.
You've literally failed the game of life in every conceivable form. Why would you think you have anything of
really? How many kids? How many wonderful kids do you have, Destiny?
Dude, half your kids don't even like you. Kill yourself.
One child, but I fucked less of my children than you fucked yours, and your entire relationship is absolutely like abysmal.
You don't live with your child, though.
True.
Right?
Neither does he. Wait, sorry, never mind. I guess you count.
You do drugs publicly, Destiny. You glamorize doing drugs to teenagers, right?
My child didn't start smoking at the age of 15 or 16. I would consider that to be a failure. Really, when did Grace pick up her first cigarette? Because she told me 16. Did she lie?
She may have gotten cigarettes when she was 16, but not by my.
Okay, so if your child is doing drugs, I don't know why you're talking to me about drug use.
She steals cigarettes.
When was the last time Grace was allowed to go somewhere without your contact for 7 days? Has that ever happened in her life?
Hours.
Anytime she wants to.
Really? When was the last time that happened?
I don't know, Destiny, and you can say
we're both older people. She's 20 years old, so she's not been an adult.
Where does your
so
child live? Your child doesn't live with you. You said,
what you're trying
I'm
to say
so
is
proud that he
never,
isn't going to be a drug dealer like those black people, right?
She's never been outside of your control. Has
Even
she
though
been outside of your control
are a drug dealer
for 2 days, Ben? Has she spent 2 days without contacting you before, ever?
Yes.
Really?
She spent years of her life without contacting me.
I mean, after you groomed her and controlled her and fucked her. I'm saying after that. Has she ever spent more than like 24 hours outside of your immediate contract?
You better watch it. I will come down and fucking hunt you down.
Okay, well, I live in Miami Beach.
I promise you, dude.
I've lived out here 20%. Probably Google my address and find me. Do you really want to come and find me?
I'll punch your fucking face in.
You won't, dude. I'm telling you right now, this guy has a smoker's cough and he's fucking.
I want to go. I'll go.
Ben, the only way you'll fuck my face is if I
put
a mask with Grace on, okay?
Don't try to handle me.
Ben,
I will come and punch your fucking face in.
Ben, I don't even know if you're allowed to legally leave you're not even allowed to legally leave your state. I would never watch what I say around somebody as disgusting and pathetic as you.
All right, we'll see it. Let's do it in real life then.
Do what? Would you even hit me? I'm not a woman. Is that your thing?
I would fucking punch your fucking face if you said that to me. The only reason your faggot ass will say it online is because you're sitting in front of a computer. If I was towering over you, Steven, I'm 6'8", my fist will fucking wreck you.
Dude, he literally gets so
I'm pretty sure that if I would
Darius.
I feel like if I walk
up,
why don't you be
Ben, I offered to come to the house.
I feel like if I walk up a
I don't
flight
care
of
what you
stairs,
feel like,
out of
faggot.
breath. You won't even get to
I
the
know
top
what you're
of
going to
them
feel like
before
if you
pass
say that in
out,
front of me.
Before you cough and die and beg for your daughter to come and pick your fat fucking
Hey, you're a
obese
rich
body
guy,
up
right? Why
off
don't you
the
come
fucking
up here
stairs.
and say that to my fucking face, faggot?
Come
up
dude,
here.
You're such a fucking loser.
My fucking face,
Wait,
rich
I thought you were the rich guy. Aren't you the one with the
Let's do it
business
tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow. Come right up here to this address, right? Bring your fucking camera. Bring your fucking wife, because I'm going to be taking her out later on that night.
Maybe you should work on your own wife, right? Or I guess you've been doing that for your whole life, huh?
Why don't you do it? What about that tomorrow, big guy? I'll meet you at the fucking airport. You're a rich guy, right?
Yeah,
Great
but I just don't
content.
waste money on
I'll
visiting
fucking
losers
clock
like you.
you.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't think so, buddy.
Or you could be respectful. I didn't say nothing about you that wasn't true.
When I grew up, something I've learned is that
using drugs.
Respect is
Yeah,
earned,
you can't let
not
Dad talk,
given.
right? Go ahead.
Respect
All right,
is
you go ahead,
earned,
son.
not given.
You just spurred. Go ahead.
Listen, you might be a dad, but you're no father, okay? Fathers don't fuck their daughters and abuse their family and shit
I
on their
agree.
wives to their children.
I agree.
So why do you do all of those things?
I don't.
Okay.
I only fuck your mother.
Yo,
Up
Because
the
at the
ass.
end of
Can
the
I-
day,
can I invite John
only
to the
God
call?
can judge us, huh?
Over and over again as she cries because you're such a fucking
real quick.
faggot.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
And you
invite
let
John
your
to the
wife
call. Can I
fuck
invite
other
John to the
guys
call?
openly. Like Darius, a faggot like Darius.
Oh, just like me, dude. I literally offered to come over. I told you, hey, I'll talk to you in person. I'll say all the shit I would. I told you I beat the shit out of your
No
fucking
wonder
face.
your mother
Dude,
sends
dude,
me anal
no
nudes
wonder your
constantly.
fucking daughter's traumatized.
So
You fucking loser.
disappointed
Kill.
in you, Destiny.
What?
Stephen Bonell II. What a queer. So are you gonna come up here tomorrow?
Why
Tell
do
me
you
what
pretend
type
like
of
you're
guy
gonna
you
fight
are.
anybody, dude? You're
Why
unironically
would I-
scared of me.
why would I-
I'm not even into
You
fighting,
called the
but
cops
my
on everybody that's
God,
come
I
there.
will
You
wreck
can't
you.
fight, you fucking fat
Why would
loser.
I-
You were
You'll
getting
piss your
winded
pants
going
as
back
soon
and
as you
forth
see
between your
Ask
bedroom to the
Darius.
couch.
Ask Darius if he's this little.
Nobody's
pipsqueak
scared of you, dude.
stands
I
under
promise
me
you
and
to
he'll
God,
piss
I'm
his
not,
fucking
dude.
pants.
You're literally gassed.
And
You're
bring
literally
that- bring
coughing,
Melina, 'cause I'll take
walking
her
to
out
the
and I'll
fucking
treat her
kitchen.
nice.
You fucking
And
loser,
I won't
dude.
have an
What?
abortion if I get her pregnant.
I'm glad that you
You know,
wouldn't have
I'm
to
glad
born
you're
your
not gonna-
daughter's incest baby.
glad
That's a
you're
really
incest-
brave admission, Ben. Good job.
You said if you get your own wife pregnant, Mr. Millionaire, you the biggest inconvenience for you would be driving her to the abortion clinic. If I bang your wife and she gets pregnant, that's my kid for life. That's why I'm winning and you're losing, and Darius is too. And I'd like to help you guys out, but you have such daddy issues. You got to cry and scream and say nasty things about dad.
Yeah.
Fuck you, say
Do
him
you-
to my face. Neither of you
do you-
guys will
do you-
say him to my face.
I
Do you,
literally
do you
offered-
watch,
dude,
do
I
you watch,
offered-
do you watch,
I
do you
offered
watch
to
my
say it to
content
your
with
face
Grace
after.
in bed?
What?
Do you watch my
Come on,
content in bed with
Steven,
Grace?
come
when
on
you're-
up, big shot.
I'm not gonna go visit you. Why the fuck would I go to? Well, first of all, why the fuck would I go
Because
to
to
Rhode
prove
Island?
you're such a big man and you don't just say stuff on the internet.
I don't have to prove I'm a big man. My record.
Yeah, you
speaks
do
for
have to
itself.
prove it. Yeah,
I
you do
don't
have to prove it. And
it.
bring Melina
You know-
because we'll have a great time.
Yeah, do
Once
you
I
know-
fucking clock
yeah,
you, I'll step over your body, take her in my arm, and we'll go for a nice boat ride on Narragansett Bay.
Really? It seems like you
Or
failed
shut
with your
the
own
fuck
wife
up,
on that.
because
Why
it's
do you
real
think you could
easy
take
to
somebody
talk
else's
tough
wife?
on the
Why don't you
internet,
try-
Stephen
Why don't
Bunnell.
you try courting a woman who doesn't have the same last name as you? Once you can do
Oh, he
that
did- he tried
successfully,
doing
then
that.
maybe you can
I
take a
told
shot at my
you,
wife.
I
I
remember,
okay?
I remember, I forgot he
Bunnell,
told me about he told me all the
Bunnell.
Tinder girls that didn't want to fuck him, and he told me about how he tried to court Malik 04, and then she like stopped talking to him because he couldn't buy her like a car or some shit, or he tried to lie about
I
how he was
didn't
gonna buy
tell
some
you
like
that. You're a liar.
20. No, you're guy. Do you want to get
told you I
Malik in
was
this
I
call?
was
You
trying to be
fucking
friends
spurg.
with
Do
her.
you want to get Malik in the call right now? She'll tell you what you tried to do. You fucking weirdo. You tried to like
Go ahead.
offer. You
Yeah,
tried
get
to
her in the
offer.
call.
You
Yeah,
tried to
that's fine.
offer
She'll
Malik
tell
a
you.
car and like some fucking weirder shit to like get her to come over there and fuck him. And if she didn't want to, and if she didn't like it when they were
No, I
cuddling,
didn't- I
he'd
didn't
pay
say
her
that to you.
$500 to have sex with
Liar.
him.
You're a couple of
Okay,
fucking
you
liars.
want her to come in the call? It's fine. I'll add her in the call.
Go
It's
ahead,
fine. That's
call
okay.
her. Yeah,
She-
call her.
go
Yeah,
ahead.
sure. She won't lie.
Yeah, she won't lie. She's a good girl.
Well, she's not a fucking faggot like you. She's not a little bitch
Dude,
like
you're
you
actually
two guys.
such a pussy. I hate that you're talking shit after I left. I literally messaged you. I was like, "Let me come over. Let me come over. I will come over." The problem is, I was told
I
by a
don't
bunch
care
of.
if you want to come over. Why do I want you to come over?
Please, you stop responding. I told you I'll come over and say everything to your face, but then you fucking said you're gonna. If I come within 100
Oh
feet, you're gonna
my
call the police.
God! Give me
Look at
a
your
break.
tweets,
Ask your
dude.
chat whether you were almost like overwhelming me physically. You're like a little kid. You're like a 12-year-old.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, if you want me to come back over there, I can come back over there. It's no big deal. Just don't fucking call the police.
You want to come back? Oh, you're gonna pull a Steven? Try to say it even verbally. At least Steven has like a shred of masculinity. Go ahead, tell me what you're gonna do to me. I'd like to hear it.
Well, are you getting off on this right now, or is your daughter doing that for you?
Is this Fed posting? Is that what this is?
I think so.
Go ahead, tell me, Darius, even verbally. Come on, kid. Let's hear it. Let's hear what you're gonna do. Yeah, I would get off on it. I'd like to hear Darius like have a shred
Wait,
of
can you turn on the camera real
masculinity.
quick? I want to see if you're laying like seeped into that middle of the couch. I just want to see if you're.
Wait, can I
wait,
can I
I want to see if you're able. Are you actually
wait, can I
able?
ask a legitimate question?
I'll
'Cause I'm-
come on camera.
Wait. Can I ask a legitimate question? I'm just kind of curious. So when you fucked one daughter,
Yeah,
is, like,
when
the
you,
age
how
limit
about
on
this?
fucking
Once
the other
you,
children,
once
does it
you
get lower,
apologize for
or-
being disrespectful, you can talk to me. How about that?
Okay, so I'm curious. Like, is there like an age
No.
limit for
So,
fucking the other kids? Or
how
does it, like,
about,
not matter
how about
family,
you
or what is the-
apologize for being disrespectful?
I'll apologize for being disrespectful. You apologize for fucking.
No, apologize right now for being disrespectful. I never
After
went
you.
there with you.
After you, I'll do it.
Why?
Okay?
Because I said that Darius fucked your wife. You know that. It's open.
I'm not talking
Right?
about Darius fucking my wife. I was talking about you fucking your daughter. Or I guess
Yeah,
your
but you,
maybe
you,
wife too.
you
I don't know if
know
you're trying to marry
that
or...
is not true.
Well, I almost fucked your wife. Or your ex-wife.
Well, you're welcome to, but I mean, she wouldn't even let you in the door, dude.
What? I was in her
She
house.
wouldn't let you in the door of her house.
I was in the
That's
house
what
multiple
Riz
times. She
you
wouldn't
got.
bring my camera in because she wasn't trying to be like super.
And she's a whore, admittedly. She's a whore.
She made me pizza. She bought me pizza too. And she gave me like 5 beers and a gin and tonic. And then we sat outside.
Wait, why
It
would
was
you
really
call
nice.
why would you call the mother why would you call the mother of your children a whore on live stream?
Well, I mean, she's not a whore like your wife, but I mean,
Yeah, but like that's the mother of your kids.
your wife is the mother of your kid, right? And she's openly a whore.
Well, first of all, no, she's not. Nice try. But secondly,
How is she not a whore? She slept with this fucking twink over here. How's that not a whore? What, she
She's
was
not
in
the-
love with him?
she's
She
not the
fucked
mother.
this guy?
She's
You
not the
gotta be
mother of my
kidding me.
kid. She's not the mother of my kid. You need
She's
to
not a
do
whore? Okay.
The
Steven.
lore
Yeah, she's
update.
real. She's got
that.
real,
Lore
real.
update. She's not the
She's
mother
got
of my
real
the mother of my
fucking,
child.
standards. I mean, my God. This kid is like, I mean, he's like a 12-year-old. He's got the mentality of a 9-year-old. You know that's true. Why would she have sex with this guy? Because you felt bad for him? Yeah, click all those clicks, guys. That's your real the love of your life, Steven.
What's the love of my life?
Your computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As opposed to what, my daughter?
As opposed to another person. Yeah.
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 Yeah, you're not bringing it, are you, Steven?
There's not much to bring. I mean, like, I'm talking
Right,
to a guy
there is
that
not
fucked
much
his
to bring,
daughter,
that's
who's
true.
failed
There's
in every
very
single
little to
aspect of
bring.
life.
And
So
you're
I'm
not
just curious,
bringing it.
what store did you slip in to get some judgment to fund your guys' life for the rest of your existence? Like, how do you even survive? I'm curious. Where do you earn all the money that you spend in other chats to go and pimp your daughter out? The one when you donate
How
to
do
other
I
chat
have a
rooms
lot
in
of
order to-
money, Steven? I'll tell you how I have a lot of money. I made a lot of money by succeeding in real estate.
Oh, yeah. Did you know?
Well, you just asked me how I have so much money.
Well, obviously not enough if you're living in that shithole behind you, but...
It's
And also,
I
you're
don't
what,
live in-
40,
I don't
50
live in
years
this.
old?
This
How
is a
old are you?
backup studio of my other studio, but you
You
want to
live
go
in-
there?
Studio, it's
Is
a
that what it's
virtual
all about?
space.
He's got,
You
he's
live
got
in
more
Rhode
money?
Island?
All right,
Yeah,
I'm going to win on that level, too.
It's a place you're legally not even
You're
allowed to
winning?
have. You're lucky they're letting you live there under the table.
Yeah.
What's that?
That place isn't even like a living space. It's not supposed to be somewhere you can stay. You
All
can-
right, so more ungratefulness.
What are you doing in a
huge
what are you doing
queen-size
in
bed
a
and a huge-
backup studio? What are you
It's
doing
a
in a backup
garage.
studio
You're
at
literally
1
in a
a.m.?
garage, and you're calling it a studio.
Tell you what I'm doing here at 1 a.m. I'm kicking your 2 faggot asses. That's what I'm doing.
Is that what you're doing right now?
Yeah, that is exactly what I'm doing.
The fuck do you want?
Malik, can you confirm that? he's
Malik,
trying
All
to-
right, Malik, go
Okay,
ahead.
wait,
These
Malik,
guys
real
are
quick, can you
saying
confirm that
lies.
Dan tried to pay you to fuck him?
What?
Can you confirm the car thing when he tried to buy you a car?
Well, go ahead, say what you said, Darius, tough guy. That I tried to pay
Okay,
her.
well, hold on,
fucked me.
Shush. I'm literally hopping on for 30 seconds because I'm in the middle of like hosting a show right now. But Ben heard that I totaled my car, so he said, "Hey, if you want a free car and $5,000, just come to my
No,
house."
I didn't say that was 2 separate things.
Okay.
I said if you need a car, I got
Well, anyway,
Well, am I right, Malik, or you're gonna lie too?
so
I said if you need a
said-
car, I got an extra car, and
You
you're
said
welcome
if you
to come
need
get
a
it.
car, I have a car that I don't use. I also have $5,000 to spare.
No, I
You-
didn't say this. A
Hey,
different
hey,
time.
buddy, you
I
have
a
said,
really big
Malik, if
problem
you need
listening.
money, if you're hard
Hey,
up,
you
I
got a
can
really
loan you
big problem
$5,000.
listening. Let her talk.
Okay.
Let her talk.
Oh, no, I'm going to interrupt her when she
Just shut the fuck up for 5 minutes.
misrepresents it.
Let her
Go ahead.
fucking
All right,
say-
fine.
let her just
Essentially, I
say
did say
something.
those things. Yes, I did. So what?
Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, I don't know what this is about, but and you said you can choose to sleep with me or not sleep with me. Either works. You wouldn't mind if I fucked you. You wouldn't mind if I
No, I
cuddled
didn't
you or
say that.
whatever.
No, I didn't say that. I've never used that term with you, Malik.
Okay, maybe you worded it differently. Why do I have people coming?
If you
to
want to
my
have
chat
babies
asking me
together, I was
for
kind of
all
kidding
these
around. If you want to have babies, and I still would say that if you want to, and we
Yeah, like I
If
said,
it
you
works
wouldn't
for
mind.
both of us and you want to have kids, I'm open to that. Why can't I say that to you?
Wow, that's some real nice riz there, Ben. Nice job. Is that how you normally try to pick up women? Is it $5,000 a car and then an offer to fuck? That's just a joke if they say no?
I told her I was asexual. I've been through a lot. And I don't really want to fuck your wife either, especially after Darius has been inside of her. I mean, that's some sloppy seconds. But I mean, I'd be open to her spending some time with me if you want to hit her up. You know, it's just
So like watching you
can
suck
slide
down all
into
those
my
cigarettes.
DMs.
I think
We
you need
can talk.
somebody with a
She's a pretty
slightly
girl,
bigger
I admit
dick.
it.
I'm sorry, my dude. Okay, bye, Malik. Thanks for letting us know that this guy over here tried to pay you $5,000 to fuck you. That's pretty funny.
Well, a liar.
He's
Hey,
asexual,
Malik.
so.
All right, Malik, you think that's funny? How about telling
I
these faggots that that's incorrect?
Whoa. I do want to say that it was the $5,000 wasn't dependent on whether or not I slept with him. It was out of the kindness of his heart, but he wouldn't have minded if we went further.
Oh, what a nice
I wouldn't have
guy.
minded spending some time with you. I wouldn't mind it now. It wasn't contingent.
And
I don't throw money at you, Malik, right?
So the
Even though you're a
$5,000
whore,
deal
I
is
don't
still
throw
on the
money at you.
table.
I think part of the agreement was also that I was supposed to be his date at his daughter's wedding with Darius.
Yeah. Right, an E-date. Yeah, sure. I invited you to come with me. That was on the PWF show.
Yeah,
I invited you.
Just for the record.
No, I didn't invite you. Actually, I dissed you, and I invited those other two beautiful women, Lucia
After
and
I already rejected your
Guy.
offer.
I dissed you for the wedding. Sorry, sister. That was how you started talking about how I'm creepy.
Was that all?
I'm creepy. Why? Because I'm older than you? That's not creepy.
Probably has to do more with the daughter fucking grooming thing.
Yeah, just
Was
keep
that
saying
all?
shit like that.
I know your own son is saying that, dude. That shit with John was like, that was so fucking depressing.
Yeah, you know, I do appreciate you doing that interview because I'm gonna respond with a tweet like line by line of what he said, and he got
What are you gonna
confused. But,
disprove? How about right now? Okay, here right now. How can
but yes, Grace sent me an emoji. Does a man have a right to a
disprove
reputation
right now?
if a girl
Oh,
his
put
daughter
your phone
sends
to the
him an
camera
emoji?
and show your messages with Grace. The last 20 messages. Put your phone right now to the camera and show the last 20 to. Just say 20 messages. Okay.
Okay. Was
Bye,
that all?
Malik.
Just
Love
pull
you.
up. Just pull up the screen. Pull up the screen.
Okay. If you want me to get into further like conversations with Ben, I can at a later time.
Wait, what? You feeding her stuff to say? Could scroll up.
You could, your people can, yeah. I was talking with her about her conversation with you.
You see scrolling up.
I called you a couple of faggots. Now
Oh,
I
do you
called
see where he
face.
said? Do you see where he says it, Darius? Do you see that?
Dude,
Like we
what the
said, like we
fuck?
said. You see that they have conversations about our conversation before she
That's
comes
crazy.
on, right?
While it's happening
Yeah,
live,
yeah.
you're feeding her
Grace
live.
literally say
no,
that
like
they
we
didn't
said,
have
you can also
conversations.
you can
You're
also
an
see
arbiter.
you can also see
You're coping.
Oh,
That's
dude.
so.
Oh no!
Like just kidding. Let's go.
No, no, no,
my
no,
guess,
no,
Darius,
no,
if he
no.
scrolls up more, you're going to see that they have conversations about every single
How about this?
conversation.
How about this?
everything that
Okay,
we
wait,
said.
let's do this. Wait, do this. Click
Hey,
on Grace's
idiots.
name.
Hey,
I want to
idiots.
see the
Why would
photo
I have a
images. Can I see?
conversation with
Wait,
her?
click on Grace's
Like,
name.
putting
Click
the
on
same-
Grace's
I'm in the
name.
same
I want to see the
house with her.
images. Click on Grace's name. Click on Grace's name, and you can see images below. Wait, just click on
Wait,
it.
no, I want to address
Wait,
this
no, wait,
issue.
you can just show the
we
images real
said-
quick. I just want to see the
like
last
we
couple
said
images.
to you, you are Thorpers. You orbit us. That's like what
Okay, cool.
we said.
Can you just click
to
on
you.
Grace's name and then show the images? It'll show last images sent, and then we can just scroll down. It'll take like the last 10.
Last
Ayo.
images?
So just
What are you
click
talking
on Grace's name at the top. On an iPhone, I think this is how it worked, right? And it shows like
Yep.
the most recent images.
Most recent images?
Yeah, when you click on her name and then scroll down and show it the camera.
Photos?
Yeah.
Yep, it's under photos.
I don't know what that's
Click
a
see
photo
all.
of.
What is at the time? It's just a button.
He's deleting
It's
photos.
literally
By the way,
like-
before
I
I head out,
Show it to this.
Ben,
Can you
I
show us?
just
Can
want
you
to
show
ask
us?
It's your box
Scroll
filled
down.
with sex toys. It's the hotel she'll be staying at,
Okay, scroll down.
and these are some gifts.
Scroll down.
wait.
What's up,
Before I go,
Alex?
Ben, I want to let you know I spoke with Grace.
I'm not
actually.
everything. What do you think? You have the right to every single image? If I
Let's
said
just go.
my
I just want to go to like the
kids,
last
like
step.
his financial
Wait,
thing,
let
that you
Malik,
have the
let
right
Malik
to-
talk. Let Malik talk before she has to go. What were you saying?
No,
Grace,
Steven, you're not
spoke
in
to
charge
Grace
here.
actually just a couple hours ago, and she let me know that the daughter OnlyFans will be launching soon. So that's exciting. I'm happy for you guys.
Nice.
I don't know what you're talking about. But
She said it
I
on
bought
live.
your
Melina-
daughter on camera
Melina
for
fan?
money, basically.
Melina, well,
But
you
Melina,
farm
you think
your
about my
wife
wife a
out
lot,
for
don't you?
pornographic content. I intend to groom my daughter to be a great streamer, which she is. She
Yeah.
slaughtered both of you,
Wow.
all three of you. She slaughtered all three of you.
Yeah,
in the same
difference,
day.
Ben, is that the woman that I fucked that shares the last name with you, she got the name through marriage, not because she was born to me, okay?
You're not married to her in any way that makes any sense. You used her for a
Really?
green card, which is she used you for a green card, which is illegal.
Oh, better
That's
report me to
illegal.
the federal, report us to
I will.
immigration.
I
then.
will.
Yes, thank you.
Okay,
We'll be
have
waiting.
a great
Bye,
night,
Malik.
guys.
Why
Bye.
shouldn't I? Green cards don't exist to be used by people like you.
Pretty
Manipulated.
sure green cards exist exactly to be used by people like me, but okay.
No, they don't. The reason
Well,
that
they do, yeah.
she's here is if she's married to you,
Uh-huh.
not if she's just using you for a green card. That's illegal
Oh,
and immoral.
aren't we married?
I don't think so. She said she just used you for
Oh.
a green card, didn't
Well,
she?
why does the state of Florida say we're married?
Because you deceived them.
Oh, well, why did immigration say we're married?
Because you deceived them.
Oh, so everybody's been deceived except for you, Ben. You're the master truth seer.
I don't know. You openly flaunt your disrespect for the laws of your state and the country you live in, right? You flout them.
Some of them, yeah.
Okay, so if I say like, I
But don't
actually
you do
think
that
you
with
should
Grace
be
when she smokes
glamorizing-
cigarette?
Oh, can I
Doesn't that
talk,
happen
Steven?
when you-
Can I talk
doesn't
and
that
then you
happen-
talk? Can we
doesn't
act
that
like
happen
men?
when-
Can I talk and then you talk?
Doesn't that happen? Doesn't that
Can
happen when
I
you
talk and
when
then
you
you
flaunt
talk?
Grace
Can I
smoking
talk
cigarettes?
and then you talk? Would that be
When-
okay?
didn't you?
Why don't you let me talk and then you talk? Okay, so
Sorry,
I'm
calling her
saying.
Grace is
So
smoking
I'm
underage.
saying, oh,
so
so you're
much.
not gonna let me talk. Okay, so you
In
won't
my
let
room.
Dad talk. Let Dad
Oh,
talk,
man.
mother. Just let Dad
I don't
talk.
think you're a
If
dad
you
to anyone. Okay.
openly
Uh-huh.
glamorize
Mm,
drug use
yeah.
to an audience which can be as young as 13, although I know it isn't mostly 13-year-olds that
How young
watch
is
your
your
stream.
youngest child?
But Darius watched your
Uh-huh.
stream as a very young person. So you're glamorizing the use of hallucinogenic drugs, which have been prohibited since 1967 in this country for
Yeah.
real reasons. And I have a problem with that.
That's good.
So-
Call the feds. They're coming. Wait, last Monday? The Monday before that? When were they arresting me?
Oh, so you did read my tweet. Good for you. You
I
better,
unfortunately, people troll me
better
shit.
follow. That's
I wish
right.
I watched as much content as you and your daughter watch me in bed every night, but I see things every now and then, you know?
I watch your content. I don't, dude. It's
Sounds
boring.
like you
How
seem
can
to
I
know
watch?
so much
Let me
about
give
me
you a
and my
tip,
wife
dude.
and who
Turn
we're
the fucking
fucking
video games off and focus on the people you're talking to.
I'm good doing what I'm doing. I don't think I need advice
For
from
now
like, the
you
least
are. For
successful
now you are.
wannabe
We'll see
YouTuber.
how long it goes, dude. But I'm just
If
telling
I
you.
had a
I
dollar
told
for
Hunter
every
Avalon to
time-
clean
yeah.
it back up.
Uh-huh.
And 41 hours later, it's been all right. So you want to go here? You're having a Thorpocalypse. You said you weren't going to interact with us again, and here you are, hour after hour, interacting with us like 3 days later.
I'm not streaming right now. I'm just doing this in my free time. It's fun to shit on you. I like to fuck with
So
people.
you're
that are
not
in
interacting right
incestual
now?
relationships.
You're not
on my
interacting
stream,
on the
not with my
internet with the
platform.
Thorps.
No, not with my
You
platform.
are.
I'm just here on
You
my
are.
free
You
time.
can't help
This is a
yourself because you're
charity
losing over and
mission
over
from
again.
God. He literally sent me here to grace you with my presence. I'm the most famous person you will ever have in contact in your entire life. So I just wanted to see your eyes open wide every time I come here to shit on you. I know how much you get off on it, or your daughter gets you off on it. So I like to bring a little bit of joy into people's
Darius
lives. You
reached
know?
out to me. I didn't. When have I contacted you? When have I contacted you, Jeff?
Me? You begged me. What do you mean, bro? Just look at the DMs. Look at our history. You probably.
Yeah, and you didn't even say thanks for coming on. That's what
No,
that
I
was my
didn't say
point.
that. No,
That's
why
fucking
not? Why'd I
disrespectful.
fucking thank you? You're fucking disgusting. What the fuck?
So I was a guest on your show, and your response is "fuck you" because what I've determined because I'm some kind of psycho. What qualifications do you have to analyze anyone?
Well, let's see. 1, people that fuck their daughters. 2, people that abuse their
So what
family. 3,
qualifications
Huh?
do you have
Are you gonna
to
thank
pass
Darius
judgment
for
on anyone?
bringing
Your
you on this
family is
show?
a total
Yeah.
disaster. Anyone could see that.
Yeah.
You don't live with your one child. You
Uh-huh.
say if your wife got pregnant, you would take her to the abortion clinic. And you say that publicly. And you're passing judgment on a man who has 6 kids, who thought he was married for 20 years, and is a wonderful father to his parents, despite these rumors that assholes like you say. So, yeah. What is your qualification,
Do you think
Steven?
it's an achievement
What's
to like
your
pump out-
qualification? I want to know what your qualification
How many
is.
of your kids do you live with?
What is your qualification? You're an
Well, my
entertainer at best.
qualification-
And
yeah,
when
my
you have a guest
qualification-
on,
Let's see.
you
my
should say thanks for
qualification
coming
is-
on. And if they want to come back on, you should say, I'll try to get you in. That's how
Yeah,
it
well,
works.
let me think. So my first
But
qualification is I've never,
subsequent to your
never
rudeness,
fucked any of
when
my
have
kids.
I contacted you? I'd like to know.
Never fucked any of my kids. So that's my
When
first
have I
qualification.
contacted you subsequent to your rudeness and me calling it out.
Tweet
When
about
have
me,
I?
You talk
Have
about me,
I,
you said you
Steven?
stick your
Have
daughter
I?
on me.
I just want an answer. Have I contacted you?
You tried to.
Did I
DM
beg
me,
you
yeah.
to come on the stream? I
Yeah,
didn't even
when
know you were gonna
DM'd
be
me.
here.
Yeah, when you tweeted about me.
I wanted to. I said, Destiny, we should have a debate. No.
Are you doing
Did
drugs?
I?
You kind of sound like it. Are you drunk right now?
Who is here? Did I ask you to come on this conversation, Steven?
I could
Did
feel you reaching out to me spiritually.
Okay, so you have that. You're attracted to
Everybody
me.
here can see how
That's why
excited
you're
you are
a
to talk to me.
Thorbiter.
Literally,
Yes.
nobody's attracted to you. Even your own wife left
Okay,
you.
so
There's
what
a
are
reason
you
why.
doing here, Mr. Big Shot? What are you doing here
I'm
talking
just here to fuck your night up because it's fun for me. I do this in my
Well, you're
free time.
losing.
Am I right now? Do you think so?
Yes, you're definitely losing. Everyone knows that.
Everybody. We'll see who's
Yeah,
where
you're making
in a year
Darius
from
look
now,
like
okay?
a baller because at least
know-
he was here in person
do you know,
with me.
Do you
and
know
not
how many times I've made my child perform sexual acts on stream before to get
I
clout
don't
online?
know. I don't know how many times.
Less than you. Do you know how many times I've been arrested for domestic violence?
I'm sure you would just.
Oh,
I'm
less
sure you
than
would
you,
cower in
man.
the presence of a woman.
Yeah. All these strong claims, and only one of us here has a fucking felony record. Isn't that kind of crazy?
Who has a felony record?
All these claims here, only one of us has been arrested for domestic violence.
No,
only one of
you
us has
said I have a
wife that
felony
lives in
record.
fear.
Who has a felony
Only
record?
one of us here
Darius?
fucks their child. Like, isn't
You
that kind of
committed
weird?
a felony.
Isn't
You
that kinda-
committed
isn't
a
that kinda
felony on
weird?
stream. Tell me what the felony I committed is. Other
Isn't
than
it kind
imagine.
of weird here that you've done like all the
No.
fucked up shit?
No.
Isn't it kind
No,
of weird
words
here
matter.
that your
You said
second
I have a
studio-
felony record.
Isn't it kind
Is
of
that
weird that
right?
your
I
second
don't have a
studio is
felony record.
literally
I
a
have a
garage?
misdemeanor charge that was dismissed.
Why are you in a garage?
Can
right
you
now?
answer
If
that? You're never going to
so
answer
rich.
anything. You're never going to answer anything. You
Do you
said
at
I
least,
have a
like,
felony record.
Do you buy?
I
do
don't
you
have
buy
a felony
Grace?
record.
Do you buy Grace like a nice dinner before you fuck her every night, or is it just like do you give her $5,000 like you?
Okay,
offered
do you have
Malik,
anything
or-
else? I get it. I fuck your mother every night, and I don't buy her a dinner. I fucking tell her to make me dinner, and I fuck her up the ass until she's bleeding. She likes it red and white and brown.
Yeah. And then you get
Yeah.
Grace to suck it clean for you. Is that what you do?
No, I get your dad to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he licks it up like you, like the cuck. He's a cuck like you.
Oh,
He
yeah.
sits on that chair, watches me do it, and then he licks it up.
That's crazy. You truly have no
That's
shame.
not crazy.
I
It
do
explains you.
admire that
It
about you.
explains why you became such a cuck yourself.
I'm always impressed by people that have no shame.
How can you?
And it is the
how can
one
you claim
thing
to
that
be
you
married
do.
to a woman that has had
exceedingly
sex
well.
with Darius? I mean,
Given the utter
you can have
disaster.
rumors, but you said this is
Every
openly
single part
true.
of your life,
and you
is
don't
a
even
disaster.
care.
And you have the audacity to come onto stream and lecture anybody. Even Darius is more successful in life than you probably ever will be.
In what sense is he successful in life? He's
Basically, if he doesn't do
Really?
anything fucked up for his whole life, he'll be more successful than you. Yeah.
Really? Does he have a committed relationship? Does he have children? Does he have a job that makes any sense? No.
Committed relationship, children, and a job. All three of those are grace for you, huh?
Those are graces. Yeah, they're gifts from God. Yeah. Yeah, those are things that people should do. You two are incapable of doing those things. I'm here to help you out, but if you want to just say that I'm the person who doesn't get it, and that, like, basically giving your wife out to any guy who comes around, sniffs around, and
I
wants
look
a
forward
piece
to
of her
the,
ass,
to the time you let
is
Grace
somehow
leave your
like
eyes.
winning, then I guess you're winning.
When
It sounds
Grace
to me like
leaves,
a huge
we'll
L,
see.
dude.
When my son turns 18, we'll see if he's screaming about me fucking other
What
children.
did you say
in the
about you?
house,
I didn't
okay?
catch a little of your content. You said, well, he doesn't live with me, but at least he's not a drug dealer, right? You said something
Like
like that.
black people, I think you said that, yeah.
Yeah, but that's what you meant. He's not like the Negroes, right? But you're a drug promoter, and you must get your drugs from a drug dealer, right?
Only the black ones, the blackest ones I can find. I
Okay,
like
but
to-
you're
it's my
saying
form of
like my son's
reparations,
at least he's white, and
You
that's
know
gonna
what's
be all
crazy
right.
is my son has never accused me of fucking another family member. Isn't that wild? Can you imagine? Well, it's probably hard for you to imagine what life would be like not having family members accuse you of incest, but it's pretty crazy out here. I guess in Rhode Island you guys just do
say
that though,
things when
right?
they're confused. There's no basis for
When they're
that.
confused, do you have family members that get confused about which family member you're
You
fucking? Is that
tell?
like
Do
a
you tell
common-
your son that your wife fucks anyone who walks in the door that she feels like?
No, I don't talk to my 12-year-old kid about who she's fucking. That's really weird. Do you talk to your?
You,
little
you don't
children
think
about
he
who you
knows
fuck?
that? You don't think he knows? You don't think he knows this? Like, you do all this content where you openly say, I don't know if it's his mother, but like whatever. person that you
No,
live
I
with.
don't, I know we don't. I don't talk to her about that. I would ask if you tell your children, but they can probably hear you fucking your daughter through the walls. So I guess they would just know by default, huh?
Come say that to my face and see how long you live. Come say it to my face, faggot. Come say it to my face. I'm saying it. I'm inviting you. I'll tell you my address. Come say it to my face.
I mean, I could probably just look it up in the court records for your little misdemeanor, huh?
Yeah, you can look it up in the court records. I'll send it to you privately. You show up here and say that to my face. That's my challenge to you.
Okay, I'll hop on a plane tomorrow. I'll be there ASAP. All right.
You'll never say it to my face because you're a fucking asshole who says shit online. Anyone can be a tough guy online and say shit like that.
I'll never say it to your face because you can't afford me to be in your presence. Okay, we will never be in the same place ever in our entire lives. I don't spend my time in courtrooms, and I don't spend my time in rooms fucking my daughter. So I don't know.
You'll be
any
spending
place
your
in
time in
life
a
you would,
cemetery.
like,
That's the only place you'll be spending your time is in the morgue and then in a cemetery. If you say that in front of my face, and I guarantee that. Okay, it'll be real cheap for you.
Okay. Well, I make sure if I shit talk you, I'll be at the top of a flight of stairs so you can never catch me, okay?
Yeah, you'll be running. You're right. You're a pussy. You'll never come within 100 feet of me. That's right. Or do it and be a man. Do it.
How many cigarettes have you needed just to get through this one convo?
You want to fucking take my reputation and do that to it? Come do it to my face.
You literally have no reputation to attack. Like I said,
I do.
This is some shit that I'm doing for fun, right? I'm not getting anything out of this. You're not losing anything.
Yeah, you're a gossip. You're a gossipy little bitch who destroys people's reputations whenever you feel like it for entertainment. You don't think there's going to be any consequences. Well, you are going to run into someone who is going to come hunt you down and kill you for saying shit like that. And it's not going to be me, but you're going to run into the wrong person at some point. And I'll laugh because I'll say, because you don't know what it's like. You've never really lived in the world. You don't know that there are people who will follow through when you say shit like that.
I'll defer to you there. I'm sure there are a lot of unique experiences you've collected that I don't know anything about. And
there are.
About,
there are. I've testified against the mafia.
Wow.
Yeah, have you?
No, I've also never fucked my child before, though. So.
Right, you can keep saying that. Say it to my fucking face. And what's to prevent me from saying you have fucked your child? Why can't I say that to you?
Knock yourself out,
you
dude.
fucked your child.
Base.
You fucked your son. You fucked him up the ass. It's the same thing you're doing to me. It's just cheap, easy shit. And we'll see what's it.
No. When your own son is going on.
That is true. Your 18-year-old son.
I wouldn't surprise
my dad was
if you fucked Darius up the ass.
You couldn't catch me, dude. I'm not unironic. Like you literally are.
He sucks your dick every day, so I mean, you guys might have a full-on thing. You brought the toys.
Why are you?
Maybe he brought them so he could be down there in Florida and use them on you.
Why do you actually own a butt plug and a strap on when you don't have sex with anyone else outside of Grace? In that house.
Ooh, that's really weird.
I do not know.
I remember we talked about. You were literally telling me.
You were asked me to show you.
I remember you told me verbatim. You were like, I couldn't get any girls from Tinder. I deleted the app because I couldn't get girls over at my house. I remember you verbatim telling me you couldn't get girls over and you haven't had sex in a while. Why do you own sex?
Yeah, that's true. I haven't had sex in a while.
What is the point of owning a strap on and owning a butt plug?
Other than Destiny's mother. But I won't call that sex. It's like therapy for her. She's a sad woman. I mean, look at the guy.
I mean, to be fair, anybody that fucks you is probably pretty sad.
Such a fucking loser. I get it. I'm like, Mrs. Bennell, I'm sorry. And she cries and cries and cries, and I fuck her up the ass, and the dad licks it all up. I get it. I mean, it's like I'm trying to help. You know what I mean? But I'm the bad guy, right?
I'm pretty sure if Grace went to the doctor and just took a picture of you and said, "This is my dad," that'd be enough for a prescription for enough Prozac to last her a lifetime. So,
dude, good one. You really nailed it, Steven.
Thanks. Not as well as you nail your daughter.
No, all you have is you fuck your daughter. That's it. Anything more creative, it just falls flat. You suck. Just say it. Say you fuck your daughter. Go ahead. That's all you got. That's all you got. Now you're gonna go running away because you don't got shit.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's kind of hard to top that one. I don't know what else I can hit you with. It's more incriminating.
You think that was funny? That sucked a dick.
I think it's pretty funny. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, I think it's pretty funny.
But this dick sucker will laugh.
You've sucked on more of this stream than I think me or Darius have combined. What cigarette is that?
Really?
What are you on right now?
Really? Then let's publish it. Let's publish it and see.
Publish what? How many cigarettes you're huffing down right now?
Do you think that was funny?
I'm just asking.
Let's publish this little interaction. I don't know. Maybe it is already published.
I don't need you to.
Let's clip it. Let's clip it and see who people think won.
Okay.
You think you're winning?
Did you really try and
Let's keep
segue
doing it. Let's keep doing
into
it. I'll
gaining
go all
clout
night.
there like that? You could. That was D tier. You could do a little better.
What's that?
You tried to segue that into gaining clout and getting clicks off of this. You could do.
Well, that's the only reason. That is the only reason he's here, right? Is he's there looking for clicks.
Come on, you could do
Oh,
better
okay.
than
So
that.
I'm just looking for clicks.
Yeah, of course you are. Why the fuck else would you be here in front of some random 34-year-old homo blue-haired guy calling you a daughter fucker over and over again? Unless you have no
That's 'cause
self-respect.
I'm trying to help you.
You're
I'm
not
trying to help.
anybody. You're trying to help yourself.
Yeah,
That's
I
your
am.
whole
I'm trying
life
to help
is
you, and I care about
helping
Darius,
yourself
and I was trying to
over and
help
over
him,
again
too.
at the
And then he
expense
brings
of
his butt-
every single person
daddy
around you, at
over.
the expense of your ex-wife, at the expense of your children, at the expense of your past
Not my
business
ex-wife.
partners, at the expense of literally everybody around you. Of course, it's trying to help yourself. That's what your whole life is.
I'm not going to tell you that it doesn't work for me. It works for me on every level. Why wouldn't I want to succeed? Is there
It
a
doesn't
problem with
work
me
for you on
succeeding?
any level, though. Your family's in shambles. You're a laughing stock on the internet. You're juggling weird shit.
You're not a
forward
laughing
over
stock.
domestic-
I'm not a laughing stock on the internet, but people are confused. But they're going to get it right, and they're starting to get it right.
Yeah.
And
You run into that
I'm
problem a lot where
winning
everyone
this
in your life
interaction,
is
obviously.
everybody's confused about you. Have that come up often?
Yeah, a lot of people are saying like, these rumors are unfounded.
Is there anybody that tells you?
You shouldn't take an unfounded rumor that's denied by the person who claims to be the victim of this, patently denied
Yeah.
by both of the people who are being accused of this, and you shouldn't
Crazy.
run with it.
Oh. Whoops.
And for being a drug glamorizer, that you suddenly make the judgment that all of a sudden I'm guilty. That's fucking coping, dude, and it's totally crap.
Why do you let your daughter smoke cigarettes underage?
How does she even get the cigarettes? Real quick, how does she?
Well,
get
if you're
the-
talking, if
Wait,
you're talking,
wait,
if
wait,
you're
wait,
talking
wait,
about,
wait,
well,
wait,
you're talking about,
how does she get the
make him answer that.
cigarettes?
Make him answer that. He glamorizes, talks about glamorizing drugs underage. My kid doesn't do any drugs. Why do you let your daughter smoke cigarettes
How
in
does
the
she get
state of Rhode
access-
Island where it's illegal?
How does she get the cigarettes anyway?
I'm not-
She's 20
she's
years
an
old?
adult.
Well, she doesn't have any
In
friends. She doesn't
Rhode
have any friends
Island-
to
in
go
Rhode
buy
Island,
for her,
you
and
gotta
she
be-
can't go and get it herself. How does
In
she?
Rhode Island, you have to be 21 years old to smoke cigarettes, and she does it on stream.
Yes. So I don't know how she's getting the
And
cigarettes.
she may drink a beer too, Steven.
Oh,
That's
drink a beer,
true.
alcohol? So you have flagrant
I don't
disregard for
provide
the laws
either of
your
those things
state.
for her. I
Doesn't
do not
matter. Still
provide
illegal.
either of those
Doesn't matter. Still,
Steven, I
still
don't provide
illegal.
either of those things for her. So she is committing a crime by doing those things, and I think a lot of young people do, and I think it's fine.
Wow.
It's her life.
I feel like you should care more about your sexual partners and their health, I guess, you know?
I do. I always try to bring your mother some vitamins after the anal sex.
Do you know?
And we drink orange juice together, and she cries and bitches about what a loser you are. She loses a lot of blood. Steven, you've got to get your act together. Tell your wife either to get lost, get married to an actual person who is your wife, have a normal relationship, or just become this person who falls and tries to have sex with his hard drive, because that's what it seems like you're angling towards,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there are such things as relationships. Are you either of you guys aware of that? Telling the whole world that your sexual pleasures will lead to murder is not Riz.
How's the relationship with your wife, Ben?
I don't have a wife, but I thought I had a wife. But it's great.
How's the relationship with your ex-wife?
It's not my ex-wife.
What is she then?
That's a good question. I call her my psycho ex-girlfriend / baby mama.
So you were never married?
Right.
So she's just an ex-girlfriend.
Right, but we thought we were married. Yeah.
So you have 6 children out of wedlock then? Yikes.
Nope, that's not how it works.
Yikes. Oh, so then she was your wife. So then she's your ex-wife?
No, that's not how it works in the eyes of the civil and canonical law. If you thought you were married, those are legitimate children.
Oh, so you thought you were married, so then she was your wife at one point, correct?
No, I thought she was my wife. Do you know how logic works, Steven?
We're trying to figure that out. So she either was or she
Yeah,
wasn't.
you should try
Which
to
one
figure
was
out how
it?
logic
Was she
works.
your wife or was she not your wife?
She was she was putatively my wife. We got married.
Okay, so she was your wife.
No.
Oh,
You're
okay.
Catholic, aren't you? Were you raised Catholic, Steven?
Tell me, was she your wife? or was she
Steven,
not your wife?
wait a second. You were raised Catholic,
I'm
right?
trying to figure out if she was your wife or if she
Steven,
was your
you were
wife.
raised Catholic, is that correct? I'm not trying to
There's
trick you.
One of
I'm
the
not trying to-
3 foundational laws of logic is called the law of non-contradiction. You can't simultaneously have 2 properties that are contradictory. So I'm trying to figure out, was she your wife or was she not your wife?
Okay, Steve, but you were aware of the Catholic tradition, is that correct?
Okay, Benjamin,
Somewhat
I'm trying to figure out if she was your wife.
All right, you're not going to answer that question? I'm going to help you through it.
I don't need your help with anything. The only
I
thing I
think
would
you do,
ever
bro.
go to you for help for is tips on how to fuck a daughter, and I don't have one, so I don't need any help from you. So I'm just
Right,
curious,
and I'll
was
give
she
you
your wife?
tips on how to fuck your mother if you'd like
Was she?
to.
I don't want to fuck my mom either. I don't know why you're fucking your
Well,
mom.
I mean,
That's kind of
someone's got to
weird
take
too.
over. It's
You
exhausting.
have a lot of experience with fucking your mom. Is that something you're gonna give me tips on?
No,
I'm just
your
curious.
mom.
Benjamin.
Your mom. So if you want to take over, that's fine with me. I mean,
Benjamin,
I'm tired.
come
I'm
on,
exhausted.
tell me here.
She's a very demanding woman, Steven.
Yeah, keeping up with a 20-year-old in bed must be a lot of difficulty for you.
No, your mother's a very demanding woman.
Is she now? Ben, can you tell
Yeah.
me, were you married or were you not married?
I mean, your dad likes licking it up afterwards and everything. I mean, I like
fuck
them.
my
They're
dad?
nice people,
Oof.
you know what I mean? But like,
I mean, are you admitting to
could
be a
help them out
homo? Is
quite
that
a
what you're
bit.
saying now? You're more bisexual than I am. Jeez.
Because I fuck your mother up the ass? Why? Is she trans?
Talking about my dad licking up cum? That's a little gay, dude.
I don't know what to say about your dad. I mean, he enjoys it. He watches and then he licks it up.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that you are enjoying your male, female threesomes. You know, I haven't had one yet, but you're willing to.
No, he
explore
comes
that.
in afterwards and cleans up.
Oh, you got a whole arrangement?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm trying to
What was
help him out. I
Yeah,
consider
what-
it therapy.
What was the arrangement with your ex-wife or ex-girlfriend or?
What was the? Oh, well, I was going to try to tell you on a
Yeah.
serious note that
Yeah, tell me, I'm
there's
serious.
a
I
thing
wanna
as an
know, yeah.
annulment, right? There's an annulment process. You're aware of that.
So you were never
People can
married. then.
think
So
that
there
they were
wasn't your
married
wife.
but weren't married, right? You're aware of that as a.
So I'm trying to figure out then. So then you weren't married.
Yes, people can think they were married, and yet the basic like things that had to be there weren't there. You're
Okay.
like you clearly are not married. You say, well, I have this piece of paper. You clearly didn't have what marriage needs to involve a mature consent that is exclusive between two people and is open to having children. You had none of that.
Gotcha.
You have
so
none
then,
of that.
So then you guys
So you don't
weren't
have a
really
marriage
married
at all. So,
because
yeah,
of the
your
annulment,
marriage
you
can be
guys weren't
annulled in
married.
the eyes of the church in 2 seconds. No question about it. You don't even have
Okay.
anything
So then-
resembling a marriage.
That means you have 6 children out of wedlock. Holy
Nope.
shit, that's insane.
No, that's not true.
6 children out of wedlock. Do they have your last name at least, or?
What is this, medieval shaming? I mean, okay, I have
Well, I'm
6
just- I mean, fathering
children. That's
6
not true in the
6
eyes of the law
bastard
nor in
children.
the eyes of the
6
church.
bastard children, Benjamin. That's insane. One that you fuck. That's wild. What a collection of characters. And a crazy ex-girlfriend/wife. I'm still trying to figure out what she is
Baby
or
mama.
was, or
Crazy
a baby
ex-girlfriend
mama
slash baby
who
mama.
you used to be married to, but then you realized you were never married to.
No,
which is why it's
you
6
don't even
children out
understand
of
the
wedlock.
basic principles of logic.
Well, it sounds like you
Steven.
don't even understand the principles of logic.
No,
So
it
then-
doesn't sound like that. It sounds like I understand them really well.
Oh,
that
then
people
then
can-
elucidate. Yeah,
that
were you married or
people
were you
can-
not?
All
Were
right,
you married
I'd like
or were
to
you not?
elucidate. Can
Yeah,
you
were you
stop-
married or
can
were
you
you not?
stop?
Well, that's a really simple
Okay.
question. I can tell you if I was married or not at any point in my
All right,
life. if
let's
you
do
wanna
it.
know.
Let's do it logically.
Okay, yeah, let's go ahead
If-
logically.
Okay, can someone
okay.
can someone sign a contract in which they actually are not really capable of, or they're misled about what is going on, and that therefore that contract is voided?
Yep.
Okay, so that's what happened.
So then
what's
you
the
weren't really
question?
married. It was voided. It was never.
That's right.
Yeah. So then
It hasn't been officially voided.
Yeah.
but
Then there
yeah.
were 6 children that were born out of wedlock.
No, I mean, yeah, you could say that
Ah,
technically.
there, we're getting closer. Don't worry, I can walk you there. I'm a patient man. I know
But they're
you
not
walk slowly.
considered. They're
That's
not
fine.
considered to be illegitimate children. But I mean, who cares? Fine. You want to
Well,
call them illegitimate
if they're
children?
not,
That's fine with me.
if they're not considered to be illegitimate children, then that means that you were considered to have a legitimate marriage. So which one is it, Benjamin?
No, that's
Logic,
not
right?
true. That's
oh,
not
so
true.
then either the marriage was legitimate and the children were legitimate, or the marriage was illegitimate and the children were illegitimate.
Oh my god.
That's kind of how
I mean,
that
this
works.
Is real hair splitting.
That's
no,
no, it's not.
no,
hair
there's
splitting.
no
It's pretty obvious.
shade thrown, and it's not a sin when I had sex with who I thought was my wife and her with me. You can't say, oh, you could say you've had premarital sex or extramarital
Well, no,
sex.
I wouldn't say
Okay,
that
but
was
there was
a
an
sin, right?
ignorance there.
I would
so
say the
there's
sin
an
is probably
ignorance,
more
so-
like fucking the daughter. That's probably more of a sin than the.
Yeah, right. You can use that
right?
one. But I want you to show up here
Yeah.
and use that line on me, and then call the morgue, call the undertaker, and I'll call a priest for you, right? And it'll
No,
be cheap.
why didn't you say this when I was there with Darius?
Otherwise, shut the fuck up.
Wait, why
Well,
didn't you say
can
this?
keep doing it if you
Why,
want,
why
'cause
didn't
you
why
think
didn't you
it
say
makes
any
you
of
a
the,
tough
why
guy.
didn't you say any of the shit to me when I was there with Darius a few days ago?
What shit?
Why didn't you talk shit when I was there with Darius a few days ago talking shit to you?
You were here with Darius?
Yeah.
What do you mean you were here with
I
Darius?
well, I thought I was there. So that's kind of like I was there, right?
No.
Wait, but if I thought I was there, doesn't that kind of mean I was there, or is that?
I mean, I guess you're trying to make some kind of a point. What's the point?
No, I just if I thought I was there, then it kind of counts as me being there. Kind of like if you thought you were married, that counts as your kids.
Right, I understand your point. It's a stupid point.
Oh, okay.
It's a stupid point. You weren't here.
And then you weren't married, so it's 6.
If you were here and you said those things in front of me, then you wouldn't be on this earth any longer.
Children, 6 of them. That's wild.
Well, whatever. You can.
How many children do you think somebody should be able to have out of wedlock before they get negatively judged by other people in society? What do you think should be the limit on that? So I'm at 1. I wasn't married to my kid's mom. You're at 6. What do you think should the cutoff be?
What do you mean?
Like, what should the cutoff be before it's like you probably shouldn't be giving advice to other young men on how to live their lives if you've had 6 children out of wedlock with an ex-girlfriend/wife that hates you?
People make mistakes.
That's 6 mistakes. That's a lot of mistakes, Ben.
No, those aren't mistakes.
Really? Okay. The business wasn't a mistake. The misdemeanor charges wasn't a mistake.
If you say they're mistakes,
smoking, yeah,
I will personally kill you. If you come here and say they're mistakes, I will personally kill you.
I feel like the only person you're gonna kill is your own kids with a secondhand smoke, Benjamin. If I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not healthy.
Now
for the
we're
kids.
pearl clutching. You're such
not
a
healthy.
faggot.
Not healthy for the kids, Benjamin. Not healthy to expose them to all that secondhand smoke. You know.
Oh, secondhand smoke. Okay, that's what
pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Rape, accusations of rape and incest and secondhand smoke.
Well, for rape, that's only statutory. To be fair, right? Like,
I don't really want to have a dick. I don't really want to have a dick size contest, Stephen. I'm trying to help you out. I mean, if you want to just keep losing, then keep losing.
That's true. I don't know if I want to have a dick size contest with you. Maybe I should ask Grace to see if I measure up, huh?
Right. That's the same point. Say that to my fucking face, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay. Book a flight. I'll tell you my address. You could probably be here in 4 hours. Come say that to my face, and I'll record myself punching your fucking skull right in. How about that?
Benji. All right, Benji.
Why don't you do it, big man?
I'll think about it, all right?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be there, maybe I won't. Who knows, you know?
No, you won't. I know. Because you're a pussy.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's right. You're a pussy. Yes.
Is this another cigarette?
Yeah, that's another one. He's getting really stressed out in this conversation.
Jesus.
Well, mother and grandmother are the 2 gays are counting the cigarettes. Guys, grow up here, you know. You're losing.
I mean, it's funny.
That's all you've got left.
Smoking through those cigarettes, one for each child's life you've ruined, I guess, huh?
Not funny, but whatever.
Well, it's not funny. It's tragic,
this
really.
Dick sucker will laugh. No, I mean, no one else is.
Yeah, like I said, you sucked on more of this stream than either me or him have.
That's not true.
That's pretty true. We're watching.
I'm wiping the floor with you, kid.
Puff,
I mean, I want to be friends with you, Destiny. I mean, if you want to keep losing, then keep interacting this way. But if you don't think you're having a Thorpocalypse right now, you are.
Okay.
I mean, it's not going to get any better until you just sort of lean into it a little bit. But if you want to, if you think you can beat Dad, then keep them coming, and I'll keep flooring you.
You can ask a real question, but ask it. Go.
Why did you and Grace freak out the moment that Darius talked to your son, and your son accused you of fucking your daughter?
Where's the evidence that we freaked out? And he didn't. He accused. If you watch that carefully, he accused Grace of sending me what he said was an inappropriate emoji. Hey, wait, I can't talk. All right, so you can say things like that, and I can't even just respond. Okay, that's how evil works. You fuckers are going to be held accountable. Because when you do die, and it won't be at my hands very likely, but when you do die, you will be held accountable for how you've used words. Now, if you're going to say something like that to a man, the very least you can do is allow him to respond. Now, my son was confused. He did see a text. I grant you, he saw a text from Grace to me that probably had. He never showed it to me. He never showed it to Grace. It probably had a eggplant emoji in it. Okay, that's true. And his mind, because his mother put it in his head, his mind that confirmed this idea that he was the victim of something.
Can you go back? Can we go back to the images on your phone, your contact list with Grace real quick? Can you open up your phone?
The images on my contact list with Grace?
Yeah,
I'm not your fucking bitch, Darius. I'm not your bitch. What do you want to talk about?
You kind of like housed me for free and gave me free shit, so.
Oh, true. You kind of got.
And then I took
you
the
got
money I
finessed.
made from you guys and got a literally.
Yeah, Benjamin. You understand? You got kind of finessed.
Oh, okay. So we didn't, as creators, benefit from the interaction more than Darius.
Yeah,
You
I bet
didn't.
on my
That's why you
life.
guys
I bet
were
on my
so
life.
mad.
And I'm not
Dude,
and I'm not
you literally
benefiting
just
from.
played a game
I'm
of
not
Risk with
winning
your-
in this interaction.
You're not. You
compared
literally
to
just
the
played a
video.
game of
I'm totally
Risk with
winning.
50
That's
viewers
why
and
I'm
made
happy to stay here.
$30.
I'll stay all night to
You-
promote. To
I may, wait, I don't, did you actually, is Grace going to LA? You literally are buying a ticket for Grace to go to LA for something that I proposed that isn't even gonna happen.
Oh no, she's not going to LA. Oh no, there's no way.
Yeah, she's going there.
She's
and
not
we're
going.
trying to get her siblings to go with her and her mother.
Oh, you were trying. Okay. Oh, base.
Oh wait, is Benjamin going to be going on that trip too?
He can't legally.
Ooh, wait, why
No,
can't
I
you leave
can.
your own-
Legally
I
not
can travel
interested.
freely.
No, you can't leave with the kids, brother. You have a restraining order against you.
So says people, but I have never been served.
Well, it'll happen soon. Trust me. From what I've been seeing. Good luck.
Oh boy, that's some detective work. What
Not really
I've been
detective
seeing.
work. Just people talk when they're not.
It could be, but a no contact order doesn't mean I can't leave the state.
I just know that you're not gonna leave the state in general. You're too fucking. You get too gassed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bask in the glow of these recent interactions, including this one. Why wouldn't
When I
I?
was there, you unironically make great.
You guys are handing me like win after win, verbally, in terms of humor and in terms of clout. I admit it,
I mean, it's probably humorous.
but I'm not sucking either of your dicks. I'm housing you. I'm stepping on your heads.
I am literally, my dick is all the way in your body, and I'm holding you up right now by the throbbing of my cock. That's the only thing that's keeping you on
Even
anybody's radar right now. That is literally what's happening right now. You are literally, you understand that I have made you, I dragged you out of whatever fucking bed you were in to get you on camera just so that you can come and listen to the words that I'm saying. That's how much control I have over you right now. Right now, I'm literally determining your bedtime right now because you're not going to leave this call until I do. I can stay
That's
for as long
absolutely
as I
true.
want.
I will grind.
I know it's
I will
true.
grind.
I know
That's
it's true
right.
because
I'll be up all night for my family.
I
That's right.
own you, Ben. I own you in every sense of the word, and you're jealous of me. You wish you could have half the things that I have in life, and maybe
Yeah,
a sixth of the
I wish I could
children.
have your audience. Yeah, and I'm taking your
I know
audience
you do.
from you.
You're not taking anything. The only thing you're taking is my metaphorical dick up your ass right now.
Well, I mean,
I
you
am
can do
keeping
that
a
fantasy
grown
now,
man
but I mean,
awake
I
right
don't-
now on Discord. I've dragged you into a
There have been
children's
people who
chatting
say that
program
I'm gay.
just so that you can sit here and accelerate the death of your lungs by another 5 years, stressing out in this conversation.
probably
It's
the
You
guy
have
who
like
kill
you
himself.
rape your daughter and
wild to
like
me.
you're
I don't think
cigarette
I've
smoking
ever
is
I don't think I've
unhealthy.
ever had this much control over somebody in my entire life before. It's actually fucking wild.
That's probably true. That's
Probably,
true.
yeah.
No one's ever
I don't
listened to you
really
or
go out
obeyed
of my
you.
way to like groom people
Your
and try
son,
to
I'm
get
sure,
control
tells
over
you
them
to
that way.
fuck
You know?
off and calls you a loser. And obviously, your so-called wife doesn't give a shit what you say or think.
Yeah, you think so? If you keep
So yeah,
saying it,
this
maybe it'll be
probably
true,
is.
Ben.
Yeah, this is probably the epitome of your
Maybe it'll be true. Project more of your problems onto me. That's probably the closest
Watching a guy
you've
take
ever had in your
your
entire
viewers
life.
from you, and I'll stay all night. I'll stay all
I
night.
know you will.
I'll
I
go
know. You'll
36
stay
hours right here with
right
you, buddy.
the fuck here. You'll stay exactly where I fucking tell you to stay because I own you, Ben.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. You own my attention because I'm winning. So keep owning me. I don't care.
Okay, so you're trying to say that you weren't upset that about Darius? Why the fuck didn't you let him back to your place then?
Darius?
Yes.
No, I'm really glad for that. I'm sincerely, okay, you can say it's all trolling, but I'm sincerely glad that my son, I've been encouraging him to come back on stream, as well as his mother. And I encourage him, in all honesty, Destiny, you can try to interview him. He's free to say whatever. That's fine. And his mother as well. I know that you've tried to reach out to him and get him to come on stream. And Darius encouraged him too. I'm totally in favor of that.
You're really bad at answering questions. What I asked is why didn't you let Darius back into your house after that situation if you weren't upset at him?
Why did we ditch him?
Yes. If you were not mad, why did you
I mean, I
ditch
feel
the
like-
guy? Why did you ditch your
Well,
guest
it's
if
a
you were not
funny.
mad?
It's a funny bit, and B, like I don't know. Grace was bored with him, and I was bored with him as well. I mean,
So it just so happened that you decided to do a funny bit where you ditch your guest.
Dude, didn't you?
Yeah.
Dude, you were begging me to literally cancel my flight and stay there for multiple days. What do you mean?
I offer. Okay, that's
And you-
true.
and you kept
I
on
offered
mentioning
Darius
my
when he
view
first
count.
came. I offered him to stay for 4 weeks. Yeah, that's right. I did. I generously
And
offered
then the
that.
next day, when you were getting served papers, or you were getting called up because you fucked up something with the cops or with your restraining order, it became too much. What changed? When I was
No, that's before when you were getting picked up.
no, that was the day that that morning when we had to sit there.
When you were getting picked up, that was the night before.
Wait,
Yeah, there
Darius,
was an incident.
Darius, can I drag John into here? He wants to join.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
And if you want me to go and talk to him by yourself, you're welcome to. I don't want to put the kid through anything more than he. But if he wants to talk with his father, that's great.
Does he usually talk to you?
No.
Why?
Because his mother put these paranoid ideas into his head that I was, whatever. He's confused.
He's incredibly cool. I like talking to him. Do you know he had a girlfriend?
I love him very much, yeah.
Yeah. Sad you don't know anything.
He's a great artist. He's a great guy. I think he got confused by family dynamics, as did Grace.
Oh.
I think that's okay. You guys should try like raising children. It's tough. It's interesting. They don't always like you.
Usually it's.
If you're saying they don't like you, it's not because you're fucking their daughter, dude. Listen, I don't.
Right, that same joke. Darius, come back here. You're a big man, right?
I literally
come back here, Darius. Come back here and say that to my face. You never said that to my face. You were here all that time.
I didn't think
You
you were
never said
fucking
that
your
to my
daughter
face,
until I
right?
talked to John, and I realized that you actually are. You actually.
Okay, but you were shaking in your boots when you were talking to me, and I was just sitting on the
I was
couch.
shaking in my boots. I was just thinking about what I was going to do.
Yeah, you were. You were afraid of me. All your whole chat said I was going to jump you.
You were sitting there just talking, just rambling.
All right, then do it now. I'll pay for your ticket.
Go ahead.
You show
Go
up
ahead.
here and say that to my face,
Okay,
and
cool,
I
I
will
will.
send you to an early death.
Okay, let's do that then. I'll get you away from Grace sooner. So let's go ahead. Let's get that set up.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Cool, I'm
Yeah, I'll give
sending
you
my
the
paper
address.
right now.
Say it to my fucking face, and that'll be the end of you. And this whole nonsense, oh, is Darius a loser or not? We'll all find out. And I'll be happy to go to jail.
All right,
No
cool.
problem.
All right, we can set this up right now. Here, I'm looking up flights right now. Rhode Island.
Didn't you begin this conversation lecturing Darius about being a good guest and what it's like to be a good guest? But
Yeah.
here you are saying that as a host, you kicked him out for a funny bit?
Well, also because he sucked as a guest. I told
Yeah, do you
I
think
told
that's
him.
being a good host?
Oh yeah, there are reciprocal duties of a guest
I
and a
remember when he was
host.
sitting
Yeah.
there, dude, you're so mentally retarded. I remember when he was sitting there, like, asking me to show them how to set up, like, donations.
Make me some
on
coffee
YouTube.
and roll me a few cigarettes. Yeah, because Grace was sleeping
No,
late.
dude, you were being so fucking weird.
And I was also gonna take-
I
have
wasn't
you
even
take the
like
trash
awake,
out,
and
but
you
you
were in my
wouldn't- you
chat.
wouldn't-
You were in my chat offline
And I-
chat talking about how you wanted to, like, you're like, oh, Grace dumped you or whatever fucking random shit. And you were like, okay, Darius, Blackie should come make me some shit or whatever. I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing? And then I come upstairs and you're like, oh, it's just a
No,
bit.
because your
guys, you know,
chat said,
busting your
"Are you
balls."
my slave?"
And
And
I'm
I'm like,
you-
no, he's my guest. But I mean, he could do something.
I came upstairs and I was like, "Oh, what's up? What's going on?" You're like, "Oh, I'm just busting your balls." By the way, you know that. That's immediately the first thing you said. I didn't figure you actually wanted to have coffee. I didn't know I was actually
Well,
thinking.
you saw me cleaning the coffee machine, and you could have said, "Hey, let me help you out."
Okay,
with that.
first of all, you are such a pussy.
That's
You
a
actually
light
should-
thing
you
to
legit-
say to an
you are
older
actually
man.
such a
You're
fucking
like, "I'll
pussy.
go ahead and
Actually
make
kill
that coffee.
yourself.
Just tell me
You
how."
literally said, "You want some coffee, by the way?" And then you went ahead and like a fucking dog went and go made me coffee.
None
Like,
of this matters. He's trying to critique you on being a bad guest when he kicked you out for a funny bit. As
but no,
a
he's
host.
on a no,
Like you're literally you're fake. If you cannot kick somebody out for a funny bit.
I'm sorry, do you
as
actually-
a host and then act like the guest had any responsibilities?
it's
So a guest can't be such a bad guest that the host says like, "Sorry,
No,
pal."
because your reason for kicking him out was a funny bit. That was your reason. Your reason wasn't because.
Well,
he was a
no,
bad
that was a
guest.
mitigating-
No, you said it. You made it clear. You made it plain. It's on the
give me
live.
300 and I'll be
You
there.
kicked him
Give
out
me
as a funny
300.
bit.
Give me 300. I'll be there July 2nd.
I'm gonna pay for your death. No,
You literally just
you're
said
gonna
you
pay
would,
for
you
your
retard.
death. You're gonna pay for
Why
it.
do you even say that you are? I mean, if you want me to go myself, I'll go. But like you said,
You're
would
gonna
for
pay
it.
for your death. If you want to
Dude,
come
you are
up here and
such a
die,
fucking
you're
weird
paying
guy.
for it. You're paying for it.
You just said you would pay him.
And I'm letting you
You
know
just said-
if
why
you
say
come
that?
here,
Why say
that's
that?
what I intend to
Why
do.
would you say things?
So,
Why would
it's up to you,
Why would
bro.
you even offer? I told you I would go.
Good shit talkers like you, tough guy, internet tough guys on
No, I
Discord
was
calls,
literally
or
in
tough
your
guys with their
area, and
thumbs
I
like
told you.
Destiny.
I can show
They
our
don't
DMs.
bring it in real
I can
life.
show our DMs. I
They
literally
never
said.
back it up. You were here. You
oh,
could have
I
said
did.
that shit to me. You
I
didn't say
said-
anything to me because you know I would have fucking clocked you.
Dude,
Cool. Then pay him money to
you-
fly out to see you again.
I'm gonna pay him money.
You just
You offered to.
Oh, he's doing the same thing he was doing as a
I
host.
offered
He'll
to
offer
pay.
you a place to
Pay your
but he'll just
ticket
take it
over
away whenever
here.
he
Yeah,
wants because
okay.
it's a funny bit.
Well,
it's not
I
a
mean,
funny
if
bit. It's because he got
we-
genuinely sad because he realized his son doesn't love him, and he also his other son, Charlie, whatever, also thinks he's a fucking weird rapist. So, yeah, I understand. The reality sunk in, and he was like, "Oh, I'm actually a fucking piece of shit loser." And then he was like, "I don't know why I should have this guy in my house because he's not sitting there sucking my dick, giving me the clout I need."
Look, you invited yourself to my house.
Grace actually said it'd be a really good idea. Then she started making an itinerary of really cute things that we could do.
Why are you?
Yeah, that's right.
Narrative? You offered for him to stay for 4 weeks. Why are you acting like he invited himself in? You invited yourself in.
I wasn't trying to
also
dick ride
offered you to
Darius.
stay for a
I
month.
had no idea who
dude, you're a
Darius
clown.
is.
You have no. Your narrative is getting mixed up.
The other kids
it
were
works
trying to
on
show their
like
dad.
kids that you.
So
fuck,
what he
it
tries to
doesn't
do
work
right
for
now,
him.
what he
I
keeps
don't know,
doing, what he
it's
keeps doing with
crazy.
the kids, which I noticed, the younger kids that are under like 19, the ones that still like him, by the way, the ones that are immature and don't really understand, he tries to go ahead and buy them random shit and tries to like. He has them unironically on a payroll, so that way they're probably not getting jobs or going to look into getting jobs. He has them on some weird Thorp Corp app.
I don't have them on payroll. Grace has them on a payroll, and you could have been on the payroll
Grace
too.
has all
and
your
Destiny
money, you
could be
fucking
on the
retard.
payroll.
Oh yeah.
You guys have some talents. It's just not streaming.
Oof, wait, putting family on payroll.
He has
that's
family
a
on.
big
He has a 15 and 13-year-old on a payroll, by the way, so they're not getting jobs. Which is
Wait,
fucking,
what does he have them on payroll for?
Hopefully
not.
now
when they're
we're
on
gonna
stream.
throw a
When they're on
bunch of
stream. Hold on,
family
I'll send you the
businesses.
Thorp Court payroll. Hold on, give me 1 moment. And he pays
Wait,
it-
is this for family chores? Because that's like expressly illegal under the IRS. You're not allowed to do that. It's a
Well,
violation.
it's for being on. It's for being on YouTube. For being on the live streams.
You can't have a family business, Destiny.
Seriously.
Where you're hiring minors, 1099s. That's not a family business. You can't
You can't
1099
have
your
a
wife
family
for doing
business.
housework and stuff.
Okay,
You have to
yeah.
handle
So
that.
you call my governor. I think his name is Dan McKee.
You know what's
You
weird?
tweet
too,
him,
I'm
and
pretty
I'll
sure
talk
there's
with
a-
Ron DeSantis.
Isn't there a
It's a
finder's
gray
fee?
area. It's a gray area.
It's not a gray area. It's a pretty expressly legal IRS code. I think you get a finder's
No, it
fee for
isn't.
turning people in for stuff too.
No, it
like if
isn't.
you turn
It's a
somebody
gray
in,
area.
it's not.
It's a gray area.
Nope. You can't 1099 family members and pay them that way. That's tax dodging 101.
It's a gray area. You can pay your kid for mowing the lawn.
No. You're not even denying the claims at this point. You're just saying it's a gray area. That's not a good sign. Oh no!
Look at
You 1099 your son if he
oh Jesus,
if you
man, defend
I
yourself.
posted
man.
in chat. He literally puts his name.
At least put your hands up, bro. Defend yourself. Dude.
I posted it in chat.
Jesus.
Anyways, I'm not paying them. Their sister is
Hey,
paying them.
Bracket Eagles have to publicly admit you are not a victim of streaming or editing and that you are a loyal employee of Thorp Corp, which does not mean that you have to agree with its CEO. Grace Thorp Corp's loyal, obsequious employee.
Obsequious.
Benjamin
Try
Thorp.
reading a book sometime. Yeah, I offered to pay Malik for private late night sessions, one-on-one with her, and she charges $75 an hour. Now, was I going to follow through on that? Who knows? But she offered that. Is
Grace
that
have to give you a
illegal?
Credit card? Would she approve of that?
She would have to approve of it. Yeah,
I think she wants daddy all to herself.
I get paid a salary, so I have some spending money. But yeah, she generally approves of it if it's like a Thorp Corp. Am I allowed to work for my daughter? Is that okay?
Oh, dude, this is so fucking cringe.
I'm not particularly good with money and things like that.
Well, we know we've got the history of your failed business to see that.
Yeah, I mean, I think there were other problems, but that's fine. You can say that. I admire men who try
did say
things
that. I
and
didn't get
maybe when they
exactly
fail.
that. I did say it. Yeah.
So all you got on me is lies and that you make more money than me. All right. I guess that makes you a big man.
Well, I'm a better man than you in literally every.
Because you have more money?
I have a more
A lot of
successful
scumbags
marriage.
have a lot of money.
I've got
Jeffrey Epstein had a lot of money,
children, I've
too.
got
Does
more
that
money.
make him a
I've
better
got
man than me?
reputation. I probably am standing better in the eyes of God. I don't fuck my kids.
Right.
I think
and,
I'm like, I'm
and
basically
you could have
every- I
said
don't
that in
smoke
front of our Lord as
cigarettes.
well. You don't have any money. We're the Pharisees. We have the money. We have the reputation, right? And you're crucified on that cross, right?
I'm an atheist.
Right. So you hate God, which is why you hate I'm the dad of the internet. You hate your dad.
That's not so
You
much
should
that I
love
hate God,
your
I
heavenly
just,
Father who
I don't
created
call
you.
him very
His son,
often.
Jesus Christ. His
What
vicar
is
on
the
earth,
$50
Holy
for
Father,
Darius
Pope
to
Francis,
need in the-
and
You
father
should-
figures like me
You
who
should
you're
practice loving
losing
God.
to.
You know, try that sometime.
Yeah, you hate God. Yeah. It's not you don't believe in God. You hate God.
Yeah.
Because he wants you to grow up and act right and stop doing this nonsense with this fake
Do you get
marriage.
frustrated when you try to do like the little mind control stuff on people that aren't related to you?
Oh, you're a victim now too. You're a victim now too.
Well, I'm not. I could never be a victim.
I'm grooming you, right? I'm grooming
Your
you.
mind
Steve.
is far too weak. There's a reason why people like you only groom their own children. Trust me.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause I
You
know
have
more
no
about
knowledge of any of
basically
this stuff other than what
every
you've read on the
possible
internet.
thing.
You're an idiot.
Anything there is to know, I probably know more about than you do, except for maybe fucking my kids.
All right, that one again. Say that to my fucking face, faggot. Come up here and say it to my fucking face. Or it's real easy to say that. All right, you want to go there? I fuck your mother. I fuck your mother. Fuck her up the ass. I fuck you. Is this the level of discourse? Is this why you're on the internet to say stuff
It's
like
not
that?
just like he's just randomly saying insults at you. Your son has confirmed that you fucked your daughter. Both
Yeah,
of your
he is.
sons.
He is.
Yeah, and you think
Yes,
it's just
he is.
because of manipulation, dude. It's so fucking cringe. Why do you have sex toys? Why do you have a strap on? Why do you have? You're saying
I
it's for
don't have
gags,
sex
but you guys
toys.
haven't done any gags related to it. Why do you guys own so much editing equipment, but you sit in your room on your laptop fucking
We
streaming?
didn't do a gag on you with that equipment?
Do you think that was successful?
Yes, I do.
Okay, that's
Wait,
so
then
that's
you-
so
so
depressing.
then
I
you
killed,
admit it was,
dude. I'm gonna tell you right now. If
like
I did a
that.
bunch of bits and I literally made absolutely no money, I just sat here and not even getting an audience. I'd kill myself. Unironically, I'm so glad that
getting an
I have the
audience.
same size as
Obviously,
you,
I
and I
mean,
make
our
about 10
content
times as much as
being-
you've ever made on this fucking platform. It's so fucking depressing.
All right, all you guys have is money.
It's not
Maybe
just
people
money.
do
It's
things-
not money. I have a
Maybe
bigger audience
people
than
don't
you.
all do things for money, Derek. Remember, I had a
What are you
conversation
doing
with
it for?
Derek.
You're not doing it for an audience. You're not doing it for because I'm getting a bigger audience than you by just existing. I'm getting more
Well,
money than you.
Darius,
What are you
you
doing?
said you had 38K viewers yesterday. That's not true. You have people botting in there.
Okay, let's
I
say
get
I
a
had
more-
5K. I still had more than you and Ethan Ralph
I
combined.
get a far more engaged chat. I think most of
You
your
want
stuff
to
is
kill
bullshit.
yourself?
No, I have a
What do you mean
question
you had
for
a
you,
far more
Darius.
engaged?
Darius,
Half your chat is people
Darius,
saying, "Go
Darius,
fuck your
I'm-
daughter, retard." What do you mean? Half your chat is
Darius,
literally
can I
people
ask you a
coming in there to laugh at you for being a fat loser.
Darius, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
How do those bots get in there? How does it bounce to 38K?
I'm at 3K right now. Just
I know, but it bounced to 38K all of a sudden, right?
I didn't think it did, but maybe it did.
Yeah, it did. Don't lie.
What am I supposed to do?
It was at 38,000. Now, how did that happen, Darius?
I was sitting there streaming. I don't know.
Okay, but so you're saying someone with like 30,000 bots open just randomly
30,000.
decided
Even
to
if
come
there
into your
was
stream?
30,000 bots, that's still 8,000 more viewers than you've ever had in your life.
Okay, but wait a second. I'm asking
Like,
you, how
what are
can
you
you
talking about?
logically
Your 8,000
count?
viewers is
You're
unironically
saying
your
just
YouTube collective.
No, I'm saying you pay people to do that. You pay people
I
to
pay
boost
people, so do I.
your.
What do you,
Why would someone do that randomly? Open up 30,000 tabs and bring them over to your content?
Because they think it's really funny that you're a fucking loser, and they think it's just good content, and they want to laugh at you with a good audience.
It's not because you pay people to do that?
I'm positive it's not. Why would you? Are you why are you doing a conspiracy on what I'm doing?
Yeah, I think you boost your
I
viewership
boost my viewership
significantly. Look at your chat right now. And you say there's 3,000 people really watching? I don't think so.
Okay, they're pretty active. They're spamming a lot.
All right, Darius, I love you, but unlike this guy, I actually work, so I need to go to sleep and get ready for my life tomorrow. You know.
All right, have a good night, Steve. Well,
Hi, sweetheart. Hi, sweetheart.
I'm bored then. Okay, cool. Well, I guess I will see Grace and
Yeah, you can't hang with me by
Hopefully,
yourself. You
if-
gotta
if
bring in
we-
your faggot
No,
daddy.
because you're a fucking actual Spurg loser. I have no idea what to say to you. I'll be for real with you. I have no